I'm Truth.
I'm Laurine. Nice to meet you.
My beautiful partner. We're partners in crime. Well, we don't really commit many crimes, but Creative Mornings and romantic partners, life partners. So we're going to be celebrating this morning with music by the Mighty String. Then we're going to be inspired. Woo! Mighty String.
First applause already.
Inspiration by our dynamic speaker, Ozioma. Then we'll have, travels the world inspiring audiences and providing extraordinary visions of the future for personal and community and the world. We'll have a Q&A for her if there's time. And then let's not leave before we hear from our community member, Marian Oberhuber. She is going to tell us about a fabulous new workshop that she's launching. And she is a neuroscientist, and it ties in perfectly with our theme of revival. Then we'll wrap, and then the bonus is free tour of Impact Hub and co-working. For any of those that you would like to stay for the rest of the day, you're free to co-work for free, provided by Impact Hub. Okay, so it's a little bit of a solo show today. So, Creative Mornings, what are we about? It's the world's largest face-to-face creative community. Believe it or not.
Yes.
How many countries, dear?
70 countries and more than 249 cities in the world. Also, Den Haag opened a chapter. And they're going to have their first event in July. And also in the city Cali. Does anyone know where Cali is?
You do.
Colombia. They're opening a new chapter as well. So keeps on going. Almost 250 cities in the world.
And The Hague is of note because Laurine is from the Netherlands.
Yeah, from the
Netherlands. She's a Dutchie.
Yes.
So the mission of Creative Mornings is, and the values, is that everybody is creative and everyone is welcome. So this was started years ago by Tina Roth Eisenberg. The intention was to have a way to meet creative people in the morning, and it has always been free and always will be, and will always be open and welcome to everyone. So you are very welcome here. Can we see, just by a show of hands, who's here for the very first time?
Who's here for the first time?
Wow. Yes. Amazing.
Awesome. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So cool to see so many new faces.
Yes. Welcome. You're all entitled to a handshake or a hug or a special welcome.
Come find us afterwards.
Speaking of icebreakers, so we always have fun with a little icebreaker here. We're going to do a new one today. But it can be very alluring to stay engaged in conversation, as it was over breakfast. So I'm going to clap, and when you hear applause, and just join in so we can get everybody's attention back. It's not to pull you away from your engagement with the person you can connect with afterwards, but we want to be able to move forward with our program.
What's the game?
Okay. The game, hidden talent. So just take a minute to reflect on.
No, take 2 seconds.
Well, your own personal hidden talent. So what this is, so turn to a person you did not come with, if you can, so you can meet someone new, and just describe for them what your hidden talent is that no one else would know or have. And it can be something small and obscure. For example, I make a really killer smoothie. I'm a great smoothie maker.
My hidden talent would be, we thought about this, of course. I'm a very good sleeper. I can sleep very well, like coma, like out.
Yeah, every night is a good night's sleep. That's not my talent. I'm also excellent at estimating like leftover container space and to estimate the volume of food that will fit perfectly in the remaining container.
You're very good at it.
Okay, so I'm just saying it can be something really mundane. So let's take a minute, listen for the applause, and then we'll draw your attention back. Hey everyone. There's a lot of talent in this room, apparently. Talented people. Okay, so every month there's a global theme that all of the 249 chapters share. And our theme this month is revival, if you can read it. And it was done by an independent artist. And just a little personal reflection on revival, because it has many interpretations. We just got back from a little trip to Paris, seeing friends. And this is our third event that we planned together. And it's actually takes a lot of focus and energy. And I needed a refresher. Mm-hmm. And usually I'll go to nature or the ocean or, go for a hike. But we went to Paris. And in fact, it was a perfect change of scenery. And I came back feeling refreshed and re-enthused and re-energized. And I thought, okay, that's perfect interpretation of what revival is. So one of the things we'll touch on today, and our speaker, Ozioma, will, is this idea of resourcing ourselves, renewing ourselves. Like when the battery is completely depleted, where do we go? To whom do we go? Mm-hmm. To what communities do we go to recharge ourselves so that we can take that next step in our adventure? What's revival for you? You have a little...
Revival for me. I thought of it. Clothes, fashion, actually. I revive vintage clothes. That's my thing.
Yeah, look
What's
how lovely.
old is new again, and I wear vintage clothes.
So she's in a fabulous vintage outfit
Yes.
today. Okay, just quickly, if you love Creative Mornings, and you can reach out to us, send us an email or a DM. If you're a speaker, if you're a patron, if you're a musician, if you want to nominate someone, please do so. We're always on the lookout for talent. Mm-hmm. Want to acknowledge our volunteer team. You can see it takes a lot of people to actually put this all together. Creative Mornings is also a volunteer organization from top to bottom. Everybody does it as an act of generosity for our community, especially in Lisbon. So anyone with the yellow dot is part of the team. So feel free to approach them, ask them a question. We must touch on our sponsors that make the event possible.
Bless you.
So Adobe is the global sponsor for Creative Mornings. So they keep the show running and the lights on. And headquarters provides a lot of support to all the chapters and a lot of back-end support also. Mm-hmm. Adobe also offers...
Yes, free online workshops to pump up your talent with Adobe. So please feel free to go to creativemornings.com, look up the chapter of free field trips, and they'll offer online workshops for free under the name Level Up, and many, many more online free workshops you
for
can
job
find there
seeking
as well,
too.
actually. And if you want to give a workshop, contact us as well, right?
So now on with our program. We've got a fantastic musical guest. His name is the Mighty String. He is he's a entertainer, as how I'd describe him, a catch-all. He's a storyteller. He engages the audience. He's unique. He writes about
Witty.
things.
Mm-hmm.
Witty. He has a great repartee. We were drawn in a couple weeks ago when we met him. We were clapping, we were singing along, and we were laughing, which is really something rare for a musician and unique. So we want to welcome him to the stage. He's a producer. He has an album that's just out, which is also available for download or purchase on CD. And the Mighty String, please join us.
Good morning, everybody.